Hi, my name is Amaka. Hi, I'm a junior social work major here at Point Loma. I was born July 24th in Lagos, Nigeria. Growing up for me, my normal tended to be a lot of tension. I just remember as a little kid, I was always like hiding behind something, just because I would witness my father come in the home and he would be just very angry and hostile. I just remember him coming into the house and he would just kind of charge in, and so when he came home, he wouldn't just reach out to us, his kids, Amaka and I, he wouldn't hold us or anything. He would just storm in and immediately just go and, hit my mom. And so I kind of grew up with a father who really didn't show me that I was worthy of love, and that was just my normal. So when I was 4, sadly I lost my mom, and I just remember we came home from school or kindergarten or preschool, and I was with my brother, and my father picked us up. And I was just like, Daddy, like, where's mommy? Where is she? And he just said to me, oh, she went to the market. And what I ended up finding out later on was actually that was the day of her death. She didn't go to the market. She was tragically killed on that day. And it was just really hard for me. And on that day, I also lost my father in the sense that he walked out on my brother and I. We moved to Town, Nigeria, to live with my aunt, my mom's eldest sister, and my grandparents, so my mom's parents on her side. We went to live with her up until pretty much 10 when I got adopted and came to America, and it was just an overwhelming time, at first, just because I was kind of grieving in my own little 4 or 5-year-old way. And after that, when I sensed that sense of stability that my older brother is here with us, with Amaka and I knew that he would take care of us. He was loving because he was very protective. Like when we went to school, he would hold her, he would walk us to school every single day. We waited for him, he would pick us up, he would get us like our favorite street snacks or something, and he just had a lot of love. So I met my parents now, Paul and Charmaine, when I was about 6 years old. And I remember when I met them together, they brought a lot of toys and just clothes for us. I never had that growing up, I never got any toys, in my birth home where I grew up. So it was just, I felt very special. That was the first time I think I felt like a princess. I felt worthy of love. They want to help us. They want to, get to know us. And it was just a time where I felt like that connectedness that I never really felt, or remembered with my birth parents, just because there was so much chaos. So right around my junior year of high school, there was a little shift in my interests. I just remember being around a lot of recruiters a lot. I got enlisted. So about 8 months after I graduated, I went to boot camp, and then I got my official orders where I would get stationed, and that was in Camp Pendleton, California. I didn't realize how much I internalized a lot of things, and I suppressed a lot of just feelings from my childhood, and it was just a stressful time. And I was 22, so I was still young, and I was just like, oh, what am I gonna do? And I remember just going into our medical clinic, told him a little bit of my trauma as a kid, and he was like, you know what, I actually want you to go and see someone in our mental health clinic. That was the first time that I ever worked with mental health counselors. I started trying to talk to somebody. So I'm out of the Navy, and then I started school in Point Loma. So at this point, nothing's changed. I'm still taking my mental health seriously, recognizing that I do need to seek help, that I'd experienced a lot as a child and I carried a lot with me. And As a social work major, one of the classes that I'm taking this semester in particular that's really opened my eyes to a lot is my child welfare class. It's been intense. Just a lot of the questions I had, like, why didn't I do anything? Well, I'm learning that when you're a child and you're witnessing domestic violence, like, all literally your brain is thinking is, I need to survive. And God is showing me, like, my daughter, I want you to understand that those things that happened to you, it's not your fault. You weren't the cause, and all you were trying to do was survive. He's placed certain people here that are going to walk with me in this journey, that I don't have to go through it alone. One of the ways, or one of the places that I felt his love the most has been upstairs in spiritual development, just going there to talk to the campus pastor. I've worked a lot with Dana, one of our campus pastors here, and she's just been such a blessing to me. And it's been such a safe space, such a safe environment where I go, I share with her my heart, what I'm feeling, and it's just been a non-judgmental space where it's just like, come as you are and lay it down and let's pray for you. Let's lift this up to God. And I've always felt so loved and encouraged. I just feel God's love. I just feel God like sitting with us while we process it.